A major buy signal has just flashed that could indicate some huge price swings for XRP and a handful of altcoins that I'm going to talk about in this video. So what was that buy signal, and could it actually have one more time of flashing that we need to look out for? And I'm going to talk about what the Department of Justice, what FinCEN just said about XRP, and what the SEC collapse, well, it's really not a collapse, just a change of mentality, means for XRP and a couple of other top altcoins that have room to roam and could be climbing in price in a hurry. Hey everyone, my name is Randy and welcome back to the Late Night Grind. And right now on this channel, we are covering cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all those topics interest you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Late Night Grind community. If you do a couple things, I'd appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up button, watch this video all the way to the end, and don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. That way YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. So if you do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right guys, let's jump into it. So yes, there was a huge buy signal that just happened, well, essentially over the past 2 days. A buy signal meaning this could be the bottom of a local correction for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market. Bitcoin has since dropped about 25% off of its all-time high, and over the last couple of days I've been talking about it in my videos. Yesterday was kind of the final leg down, or at least that's the way it appears to be. So what is this buy signal that some of the reports and some of the technical analysts that I watch are now talking about? And that is, who is actually doing the selling. In yesterday's video, I mentioned how most of the selling appeared to be the weak hands, the paper hands, those that are holding Bitcoin for the short term. Well, CryptoQuant, which is a cryptocurrency analysis platform and analytics platform, they basically came out and said the same thing this morning, that all of the Bitcoin, or nearly all of the Bitcoin that has been sold during this downtrend, specifically over the past 3 days, has been done so by people that bought Bitcoin between $95,000 and $105,000. They're all selling it at a loss. That is why they call them weak hands, paper hands, because long-term holders and people who've been in this industry for more than, a year know that a 25% drop, that's nothing during a bull run. In fact, in the 2017 bull run, there were 7 times in which Bitcoin dropped 30% on its way to all-time highs. This is just another one. However, there's an important metric to look at, and that is the CME gap, which is a fair value gap that a lot of traders look at in terms of a price that a drawback could actually come down to. And right now that gap is sitting at about 78,000. I mentioned that a couple of days ago, but it is still there. So there still is a potential for a drawdown into that $77,000, $78,000 level. Now, in terms of volume is huge, especially for XRP, especially since a lot of people are considering this buy signal, which is paper hands getting out of the market, the ones that are short-term holders selling at a loss, the open interest dropping big time. All of that is kind of one big buy signal for traders to essentially buy the dip. Now, obviously on this channel we cover XRP, and I believe that's big for XRP. XRP did have a big turnaround, and the volume that started overnight, as I was looking at things last night, continued into today, which is Friday when I'm making this video. Fridays are typically a very low volume day. However, this volume is not low on this Friday. It's continuing to be high. It's even much higher than it was yesterday. A lot of people have been getting that notice that there is a buy signal that just flashed. But beware, there is a word of caution. This could reverse, especially Friday night into Saturday morning, and draw down and hit that CME gap, 77,000, 78,000. If that happens, that's another major buy signal that you need to be aware of. Now, if you do any trading of cryptocurrencies whatsoever, do that on BitFi. They are a partner of the Late Night Grind. There's a link in the description below. You can go and sign up. You can copy trade there. They have traders that have incredible win rates. You don't even have to do the trading yourself. Just deposit money and let them essentially do the trading for you, and you reap the rewards. You can also do trading yourself up to 200x leverage on Bitcoin. Please don't use that high of leverage. It's irresponsible. And you can get deposit bonuses, all kinds of trading bonuses, volume bonuses, cashback bonuses, all kinds of stuff. Make sure you do it on BitFi. Link in the description below. You can get free trade signals on the Telegram group. Link is also in the description below. So before I get into some of the news about the government, XRP, and of course these alts that are primed for a big run, I did want to make mention that a lot of people have been taking notice of the song that I have at the end of my videos. Where did the song come from? What's the artist? Can I buy it? Things like that. I've seen it all over the comments. I actually have it pinned on my X profile. You can click that link in the description. Go to my X profile. It should be the pinned tweet. The full song is there. I basically told AI, it's an AI song, to create a hip-hop song about the future of finance, and that is the song that it created. I thought it was incredibly cool, so I use it for my YouTube videos. All right, now finally, let's get into what XRP and some of these altcoins could be doing in the near term. Obviously, XRP has been gaining more and more wins. The SEC appears to be crumbling. Everybody's waiting for the shoe to drop, the Ripple case to be done, for banks, for custody partners, for institutions to pile into the XRP camp. And one of the bigger pieces of news more recently is that the government's continuing to back off of its regulation standpoint. Now, I mentioned yesterday that the Department of Justice and FinCEN both agreed and both have mentioned that XRP, in their view, is a convertible currency, is a convertible digital currency. And what that means is that they're not going to regulate it like a security, and in fact, that's going to be banned from their vocabulary as it should. Now, I mentioned that yesterday, and today I saw yet another article about the regulation of what the SEC is going to do. And this time it's about meme coins. In fact, what they're doing is backing off some of the initiatives that they were thinking about having towards regulating the meme coin market, and they're simply going to back off and not regulate it as a whole. Now, this information kind of split the crypto market. There's some that believe that, yes, the government should lay off, the less regulation, the better. However, some have said, well, this could just invite even more fraud, scams, rug pulls, things like that into the meme coin market, which is already rife with that kind of stuff. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think in terms of the crypto market as a whole. Is the government laying off of meme coins a good thing? Yeah, I don't know. Just ask Solana holders about that. Okay, so now I wanted to dig into some of the top altcoins besides XRP, which have a huge upside potential, especially over the next several months. There's a lot of technicals that I drove through. There's also a lot of research that I did in terms of social media, which ones are trending, which ones have that social momentum behind them, and the charts at the same time. So assuming that this Bitcoin price drop is going to turn around and capitulate, if we go back to all-time highs and surpass it, which of course I believe that's going to happen, some of these altcoins are absolutely going to explode. So here's a couple that I want you to pay attention to. Number one is Hedera. And now if you have been in the XRP camp for a while, you've no doubt heard of Hedera. It's not exactly a new coin, but right now the charts are primed, and especially it being in a similar position as XRP, a lot of the XRP holders have been very bullish on Hedera for a long time. It's in a very similar space, and now the charts indicate that it's also in a very similar space. The technical indicators, the RSI is climbing. It just passed 60, and now an announcement is being hyped on X about its partnership with IBM puts it at the top of a list in terms of a top performer over the next few months. The next one is Toncoin. Now this one is actually being ranked right along with XRP in terms of it being a layer 1 beast. And a lot of things are looking very bullish on the charts right now for it. Some people are saying that this could potentially 10x or 5 to 10x over the course of this bull run here. A lot of it has to do with the fact that Telegram has 900 million users and how Ton is connected to it. So it's now on my short list over the next few months as something to keep an eye on. And another one that has been viral for a while but is back on the radar, in my opinion, is SUI. Now this has to do with the charts. This has to do with all the social momentum that it has. SUI, S-U-I. It is kind of the darling of this bull run so far, or at least one of the top 3. And I believe it's going to continue to have a massive push. I think one of these is going to have a massive push, similar to what Solana did a couple of years ago when it went from $5 to $220 in the course of about a year. Some of these altcoins are going to have similar runs. Now, I'm not going to go out. Now, this isn't a channel where I say everything's going to have a 10x or a 50x or a 100x. But these three have so much going for them that I think they're impossible to ignore. But let me know in the comment section down below if you already have these or if you're trading these. Because even if these don't say 10x, well, if you go onto an exchange, say BidFi, and you trade these with a 10x leverage or even a 5x leverage, if they do in fact go ahead and double and triple, well, you're not just going to double and triple your investment, you're going to 5 to 10x it. So if you're going to do that, make sure you do it on BidFi and do it responsibly. So if you want to look at something like SUI, which is now dubbed the Solana killer, make sure you do it on BidFi. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button, checking out the song at the end of this video on my X profile. You can go and do that. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video. Institution.
Lambo dreams fueled by them crypto stacks. Future in our hands, we ain't looking back. XRP to the moon, watch them rise and shine.